Hello.
I wonder what Eulogy's doing.
Had to set up the volume again, but you know how it is. So, last time we got through all of Broken Steel, in theory. Today, we're actually going to move on to the main event, which is rebuild the capital, where the special gun is hiding. Now all I gotta find is Elder Lions. And he'll tell me what to. Shush. I am here to fuck up all your shit.
Chinese victory impossible.
Okay. Thank you, Liberty Prime, for that message.
Stinks. The vault never smelled like that.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Is it?
Your father would be proud of you.
Where is the Elder? Yeah, it is pretty impressive, isn't it? Let's go to A-Ring. So anyway, I'm doing this early because I might be grocery shopping later today. So, yeah. Might as well spend my morning doing Fallout TTW stuff. Because I like the Fallout TTW stuff. Goddamn cigarettes are killing you. Alright, here we go.
Is there something you wish to discuss?
Hold on. Let me see if this actually works. No dialogue zoom. Interesting. I could do that. Pause between dialogue lines. Yes. Please. Thank you. Oops. Not yet. Okay. Saving and resetting. Sorry, I didn't think of this before I started stream. But here we are. We don't think ahead, yet somehow we manage to get ahead. Which is weird, to say the least.
I always knew that you were a teacher's pet.
Shut up, you. Hey.
Is there something you wish?
So, I'm expecting these lines to be new. What's next? So I agree, with the war against the Enclave over, it's time to begin thinking about the future of the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood must do more than simply hoard the wealth of the old world. It's time to rebuild this so-called wasteland. But such a task will be near impossible with the chapter currently cut in two. The time has come to bring the outcasts back into the Brotherhood. What can I do to help? I am extending an olive branch to the outcasts, and I would like you to present it personally to Kasdan. See if you can remind him of his oath and convince him to end this pointless infighting. All goes with Kasdan. Good. Kasdan has always been a stubborn man, so it may be difficult to convince him. In fact, he may not listen. If he chooses to continue to take up arms against his brothers, then so be it. But when the history is written, I want it to be known that I offered him peace. The blood of his followers will be on his hands. Okie dokie. We're on the road to getting this shindig started. And needless to say, I can pretty much only do the voicing. Well, I'm not trying to pipe down for my brother. Why do I have a tire iron again? Do I need it for a challenge or something? Tire iron. Man-machine interface. I have not been working at that at all. Also, I think spiked knuckles would be better. Okay. Yeah. Spiked knuckles, probably better. We'll figure out something. Mending the schism now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get a pair of spiked knuckles. Because, well, it's a two-hander. Fuck, that's right. Well, it shouldn't matter. Melee accuracy is kind of a moot point, in a way. Either you get them or you don't. Spike knuckle. And right, we should put those prototypes in here. Spiky knuckle. I mean, I already have the best quote-unquote melee weapon, which is a chainsaw. Kind of. And the tire irons, I don't know, I'm not a fan. So put it in there.
There may be danger here.
Repairs for the spiky. Okay. Maybe I should man machine. Actually, I don't think... I don't know, man. I don't know what's in store. This is a new version of Rebuild the Capital, after all. So things could be quite different. Fort Independence, we can go from Springvale, which is our backyard, which is good. We're not mutzing with other things. I'm just so glad that I'm going to be getting my actual weapon. So anyway, I was doing some build analysis, and apparently my calculations for how the starting skill levels happen is wrong. So I don't know, man. Weird ass shit is weird ass. And I can't figure out how to correct the formula either, because apparently it's modded. I'm not sure by what, but it is. Center mass, bitch. Okay. Cool. To Kasdan we go. Yeah, so things are weird. And a little extra weird. So I wanted to try to add more actual build analysis to my sheet, like level planning and all that. Hasn't really worked as intended, but for this playthrough I don't think it matters that much. In the meantime, we could just have some casual fun.
What if someone's following us?
Probably arrive at perfection the quote-unquote wrong way. Just so happened to. Okay. Alright. I guess we're done here. We at Fort Independence now.
Keep your head down, idiot. Raider incoming.
Yeah, we know. This always happened. It's always happened, don't it? No weapon for you. Or at least no accuracy with weapon for you.
Where?
Woo!
If you're going to get yourself killed out here, you mind doing it further?
Yeah, thanks. Who? Collect technology. How do I sign up? I'm in. Just let me loot first. Thank you very much.
Did sign on with you so that we could be playing Santa Claus.
Sure. We've got a local interest in the job.
I'm Protector Henry Kasdan. Norm.
It'll take it. get to you in a second. Look out? For what? I'm confused. What are we watching out for, if I may ask?
Watch out.
I didn't sign on with you so that we could be playing Santa Claus out here.
Why are you running away? I'm confused. Hey.
Well, look who it is.
Reunification. If you think I am going to start taking orders from that old man in the Citadel, you must be crazy. Lion's tenure as elder has brought nothing but shame to the Brotherhood. I answer only to the true Brotherhood, those located back west. Soon, Western Knights and Paladins will heed my call, and Lions and his pride of heretics will be swiftly dealt with. Oh, shit, that's right. I haven't fully leveled my shit. Doesn't matter how much tech you collect, you do not have the means to preserve it. Perhaps there is truth to what you are saying, but I would rather risk it being lost to time. Then have this technology end up in the hands of Lions and his so-called Brotherhood. Okie dokie. The rumors are true then. Still, I have faith my men could repel such aerial attacks. Do you really? You are losing men and have no reinforcements. How many years are left for the outcast? That might be true, but we can't abandon our mission of protecting technology. We will guard the arsenal of Fort Independence to the last man. And when the last man falls, all your collected tech will be lost once more. If that time does come, it's a long way off. Anyhow, we determined our destiny when we left Lion's chapter. There's no turning back now. There's no need to die for a lost cause. Rejoin the Brotherhood, Caston. You might be right. Perhaps it's time to end this fighting and focus on a united future of the Brotherhood. You've convinced me to end this civil war and accept Citadel authority once more. However, I expect some guarantees in exchange for this peace. First, I want full amnesty from Lions for all my men. Second, the brothers who were once in the outcast will stay under my direct command. Third, this reintegration will happen slowly and fairly. This is a cooperative effort, not a takeover. A lot of trust needs to be rebuilt. It's true. Okay, GG, I guess. Alright, let's go find Lions and tell him the lukewarm news. Well, actually, it's good news all overall, so yay us. Win Phase 2 of pre-time skip. Hold on. I can't turn it off here. Hold on.
Ah, yes. Is there something you wish?
Kasdan is willing to reunite with Brotherhood. You continue to impress me. I'm happy to learn you are as skilled in peace as you are in war. May the sons of and daughters of Maxon never take up arms against one another again. As for you, I hereby bestow upon you the rank of Paladin in honor of your great deeds. When you are ready, I have another task for you. Holy shit! Really? You make me a paladin just like that? What the fuck? Let's up my barter, because fuck it. Okay, I'm at a loss for how to proceed with my leveling now. Really? No. No. Electromaniac? Electrical weapons like pulse grenades, Tesla cannons, gain electric resist. Huh. No. Eye for eye is no. Femme fatale, maybe, I don't know, probably not. Finesse could be a good one. Friendless. I wonder if this is actually a companion. I don't know. There's a small animal outside the wishes that wishes to be your loyal companion. Really? We'll look into that later. Huh. Fascinating. Target you kill immediately restores 40 action points, allowing you to chain kills. I like that. I don't know. We could start building up our special, but I don't know how much I need. Oh, right, Lawbringer, I forgot. Okay, get that before we continue things, okay?
Ah, yes. Is there something you wish to discuss?
What is next? For 2 decades, our chapter has been battling a horde of super mutants that seemingly had no end. But thanks to you, we know that their spawning grounds are Vault 87. The vault must be destroyed. I must ask that you return to Vault 87 once more and help us deal a fatal blow to the super mutant menace. How can Vault 87 be destroyed? Research by the scribes shows that, like other vaults, Vault 87's main power source was from a nuclear reactor. Readings collected by our Pip-Boy, your Pip-Boy, show that the vault is now running on secondary power, presumably due to the main nuclear reactor being offline. I see. The scribes believe that if the nuclear reactor is reactivated, then perhaps it can be rigged to explode, thereby destroying the vault. Given the risks and your experience, there is no one else I trust with this task than you. What would happen to Little Lamplight should the vault's reactor explode? Yes, Little Lamplight. An interesting settlement, if one can even describe it as such. The scribes assure me that it would remain unharmed by the reactor exploding. When did you study data from my Pip-Boy? The scribes recovered data from your Pip-Boy during the 2 weeks that you were comatose following the battle for Project Purity. I hope you understand. It was not guaranteed that you would ever awake. We needed any information your Pip-Boy may have collected while you were at Raven Rock, in case it would help with our war against the Enclave. Makes sense. I will destroy the vault. If you succeed, the Wasteland's greatest threat will be one step closer to being extinguished. Mapping data from your Pip-Boy shows that access to the reactor control room has been blocked by cave-in. We can provide you with explosive charges that will clear the way for you. Steel your resolve, Paladin, and you shall be victorious.
Scribe Bowditch, I'd like to hear your report on those latest armor modifications.
Okay, something interesting I am seeing is it seems that Elder Lyons is taking a more active role in this quest line, and Sentinel Rosa is elsewhere. I'm a little confused. But I don't know. It's interesting, to say the least. I don't know, maybe they decided to do away with some characters that didn't need to exist. Anyway, let's head on over. See what else is going on. Yeah, and I'm also wondering how I should deal with the little mutant situation this time around. I think I should just probably keep him hanging until the frickin' mutant town is open, like before. I don't think anything will come of it if I just leave him in Little Lamplight. This is a song with spoken words, more like a sample than lyrics. And they aren't constant, so we're good. And besides, I like the freaking connotations that, hey, this satanic panic happened, and it was silly, and it was focused on Pokemon. Weird, right? Right. Okay, there you go. It's a decent song. It's the Lavender Town theme remixed and mashed together with some audio of a preacher going ham on how you can't go to heaven, or some of you can't go to heaven, just by frickin' engaging in Pokemon. Stuff. What's this? Anything of interest? Let us sneak. Because I want to see what I want to loot.
Never smelled like this.
Well, shut up. You don't need to frickin' say every place stinks, man. Ever happen to think that it was rude to say so? Bastard. So, very easy lock. Okay, fine. So, I am ready to be surprised by the changes. Whatever those changes are. I hadn't looked at any frickin' patch notes or whatever the fuck for this mod. Can't help but think that this is different. I thought you were going through a cave first. An unfinished cave. unfinished section of the vault, which kind of made sense in the original storyline.
What's going on here, kid? I thought you were some sort of badass.
I am. Of a different kind than you probably thought. Badass. Some near mutants. Failed experiments. That kind of thing. Woo! Woo! Dum, 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 dum. Yeah. I wonder when Blue and company are going to show up. Because, I don't know. It was interesting. Interesting enough. You know? Also the original story of this section of the vault, I guess, was that it was a nuclear payload kept just in case something went wrong. Something did go wrong, so I blew it the fuck up. But in the interim, I had a little situation with a little mutant that seemed innocent in all this, so telling them to escape would be an alternate path to their destruction. And that seemed interesting. Also, it seems the layout of this place has changed significantly. I'll take that. And quantum. Get to that in a minute. There, here. And another key card of some kind. I suspect that this place is not going to be available once I hit the button. So I'm going to collect absolutely everything and enjoy it. Still hella dark, though. Okay, hold on. Maddie's journal. I finally got transferred to Vault Systems Control. This place is so cool. The cyber brain is like nothing I've seen before. A human brain that's been turned into a supercomputer. How cool is that? My new boss tells me there's something wrong with it, though. Apparently, it's pretty bad at managing its stress levels. And it doesn't take much for the brain to be overwhelmed. She says if the brain gets too stressed, it'll have a stroke, and it could stop managing the reactor, leading to a meltdown or something. I'm not sure I understand it all, but this is state-of-the-art tech. I'm sure everything will be fine. And if not, this still beats fixing sewage pipes. What? A cyber brain? Huh?
This place sucks.
I guess it's just a new element of puzzle solving. I don't know, man. You gotta finagle the thing. What? Why did it disappear? I am highly confused by this turn of events. Just removed it instead of deactivating it in place. Weird. Weird mod is weird. Where the fuck did that come from? We'll come back to that in a minute. A radiation hole. Are you for real? Says keep out. Oh shit. You know me, we must explore. Only I don't really want to disrupt things, so let's make this happen. Jesus Christ, it just keeps climbing and climbing. Holy fucking shit.
Can I get some help over here?
Fuck you. Well, fuck you too, man. God, 500 rad? Fuck, dude. Let's, pretend I didn't do that. How about that? Okay. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. I checked it over as much as I could. Nothing. Huh? Okay.
To the lines.
This is a reminder that it is the responsibility of the entire system's control team to monitor the cyberbrain stress levels. If you see even one of the warning lights turn on, notify the system's manager immediately. Failure to closely monitor the cyberbrain could result in catastrophic reactor failure. Congratulations to Rob, who has just become a father to Vault 87's newest resident, little baby Sue. She is healthy and was born with a strong set of lungs. Rob has a home video of the little screamer, and anyone interested can watch it on the community terminal in the utility room. Beneath the typed memo is some handwritten text. A memorial service for Sue will be held this Sunday. All those available are invited to attend. Well, that's unfortunate. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Linton to the Vault 87 Systems Control neighborhood. He will be utilizing the spare office room across from the systems room and will be residing in Room A. Both the office and Room A are now designated as restricted access areas. Please treat them accordingly. Dr. Linton will be using the cyberbrain to process important research data, which we hope will expedite our return to the surface. No staff members are permitted in the systems room while the cyberbrain is processing Dr. Linton's research. Is that music? I trust everyone will be friendly and ready to help Dr. Linton with anything he needs during his time with us. As part of Vault 87's initiative to reduce alcohol abuse, hard liquor will now be stowed away in the storage room. Excessive alcohol consumption can impair cognitive abilities and negatively impact the health of your brain. Those seeking treatment for alcohol abuse can speak with Vault 87's medical staff. Okay. Alcoholism? Obvious problem. Probably a clue to something. Or just some fluff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, it's just back here. Okay. Turn back around then.
Be vigilant.
Oh, this is that cyber brain thing. Okay. With a few caps near it. And, oh, I can talk to it. What is this? Pour something at... That's fun. This machine is used to monitor and take samples from the cyberbrain's fluid tank. The machine also allows someone to pour in fresh preservative solution, or perhaps other liquids, directly into the brain's tank. Improper use of this machine could jeopardize the integrity of the cyberbrain.
No mistake. Your father would be proud of what you've done.
Greetings, resident. Scanning. Error. No identification found. I'm sorry, but access to this system is restricted. If you have been assigned to work in the systems control section, please return to your quarters and dress yourself in your Vault Tech jumpsuit. Otherwise, I must ask that you leave. Thank you. Execute permissions, override, and add user Dude as an admin user. Stand by. You have now been added to the Vault 87 Systems Control staff. How can I help you? What is the status of Vault 87's nuclear reactor? The nuclear reactor is functional, yet damaged. As such, it has been shut down. The Vault is currently running on its secondary power supply, Versacorp's fusion power. Why don't you use that from the start? How do I restart the nuclear reactor? Can you restart it? Due to safety protocols, the reactor can only be restarted manually. As the reactor is currently damaged and unstable, a manual restart is not advised. Restarting the nuclear reactor could cause a meltdown and destroy the Vault. Please reconsider taking any actions that could break the Vault Tech Code of Conduct. Is there anything else I can help you with? Can you do anything to unlock the doors in this section? Due to security concerns, the manager of this section has initiated a lockdown. Lifting the lockdown requires the system's control keycard. Please present the keycard to lift the lockdown. Otherwise, please return to your quarters and shelter in place. Can you please let... I've got the keycard. Stand by. Lockdown lifted. Is there anything else I can help you with? What are you? I am a General Atomic Cyberbrain computer control system. I assist in the administration of Vault 87 life support and monitor the nuclear reactor as well as other power systems. Do you have any other questions for me? What happened here? I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. I mean, why is everyone in the vault dead? I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Tell me, how did the supermutants take control of this vault? I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Are you responsible for the supermutants? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why don't you understand my questions? I don't understand your question. Tell me what you know about the evolutionary experimentation program. Of course! Error, term purged from database. Do you have any other questions for me? Tell me about Vault 87. Like all Vault Tech vaults, this vault, designation number 87, was built to protect and guard the good people of America from a nuclear holocaust. You can read more about Vault-Tec and Vault 87 by consulting this handy information brochure. Error. Failed to print brochure. Alright. Anything else I can help you with? Log off. Logging off. Goodbye, and have a nice day. Oh. Audio log. You got those speakers working yet, Maddie? Yes, ma'am. Wait, no, I think I turned on the microphone instead. Shit. Is this recording? Remind me again why we need music playing in here. It's for the brain. The music should help keep its stress levels low. You think music will keep the cyberbrain systems from overloading? The guy you're replacing, Steve, slipped and broke his arm in here. His wailing made the cyberbrain stress levels shoot through the roof. The entire reactor control system came dangerously close to failing. So you think calming music will have the opposite effect. All I know is there's something wrong with the brain, and it's not like we can order a replacement from General Atomics. I'm just doing whatever I can to keep things running smoothly and avoid a reactor meltdown. It's a brain in a jar. I don't understand how it hears anything. It's voice-operated, moron. A brilliant decision by Vault-Tec. And it's always listening. Now get those speakers working. There's some Beethoven I want to listen to. Oh. Alright, take that off. Okay, hi. How can I help you? Okay, fine. Whatever is fine.
Be vigilant.
Sure. Sure. Okay, not that way. We don't need to go that way. Oh, right, Fox. Okay.
Relevant to the mission.
No. Maybe. Sure. Get that fucker out of here. He had a dick doll on him. Why? Confused.
I've got one. Take him out.
Right away. A lot of good that did you. Oh, right. Okay, and a door that's permanently
Caution isn't
open. What about the other side? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Ah. Oh, shit.
backup requested.
Jesus Christ, man.
Over there. Get him.
Taking all the loot first. Reactor control terminal.
Your father would
Alright. Good for me. Take some rat away to help take the edge off. You die. Die. Okay. Ooh. I like this remix. Love the metal. Dun, na, na, na. Dun, na, na. The fuck is that noise?
I just need to catch my breath.
I'll take that as a thingamajig and make use of it. I want your books. Give me all your books.
You're on point. I shall.
Mini break incoming. 30 seconds of looking away from the screen to just rest the eyes from looking at a screen. Always remember that you are human. That you should be taking care of yourself. We good? We good. Okay, let's go. Only thing about me is that I have a self-control problem and don't exactly take breaks when they seem advantageous. Okay. Weird. So we have 3, maybe 4 key cards that do something. Alright. Go exploring, you know? Let's do some exploring. Seems like a good thing to do. And there's the cyberbrain thing. Have we been everywhere? Or am I missing something? Also, I don't think I need to crouch anymore. Right, I've been down there. I've been around... Ooh, I have not been around here. Okay. Loot. Same as everybody else, dude. They just get used to the dust. Linton's Terminal. Cyberbrain Assessment. I am so far very impressed by the Cyberbrain. It can quickly process, summarize, and extrapolate large amounts of data. The brain has proven itself to be very efficient at understanding the research, finding answers in the dense sea of data collected by our many experiments. The only issue is that the cyberbrain stress levels have occasionally and without explanation suddenly risen quite high after processing some datasets. Still, I believe this cyberbrain could be a solution to a large number of problems faced by the EEP. It might be the key to understanding what the EEP is capable of. Exposing it to the FEV could be a risky, even dangerous decision, but fortune does favor the bold, does it not? What is the EPP? EEP? What the fuck? Cyberbrain reassessment. Upon spending further time with the cyberbrain, I no longer believe it to be a suitable candidate for exposure to the FEV. Okay. It took time, but I now understand why the cyberbrain's stress levels would seemingly spike when processing certain experiment data. To put it simply, the cyberbrain was disturbed by the experiments, especially those involving adolescents. The cyberbrain is not self-aware, nor does it have a personality. However, I believe its amygdala remains intact and is extremely sensitive. General Atomics must have failed to properly reformat the temporal lobe. As such, the brain's fight-or-flight instincts remain intact, despite it being trapped in the jar. In fact, being trapped in a jar probably exacerbates its fear responses even more. Whoever this brain belonged to, they were certainly a coward. I doubt FEV exposure would yield any promising results. The EEP will have to look elsewhere. Download research data. Okay. I guess we can plug that into the computer? Maybe? We've been through here, right? Yes?
Be careful.
Yes. We've done all of that. Uh-huh. Okay, what about over here? Nothing? Oh, what about over here? Also nothing. I like how the hula girl's in the computer. That's funny. That's funny. Inside the broken computer is a hula girl. Pining for attention. While you're at work. Is this a door? No, it's not. Okay, and that's the keep out. We're back at the reactor area that is leaking, which can't be good. Let's restart the reactor, I guess. After some, I assume, radiation. Reduce my rads all the way, because I don't trust this damn thing to have my best interests. If it's already leaking, activating it is going to be fucked. Man. Restart the reactor, restart failed, switch on. Okay, hold on. Reactor damaged, unsafe conditions are preventing a reactor restart. Switch on manual overrides before attempting another reactor restart, not advisable. These? Okay.
This place sucks.
Just hit the glowing buttons, man. And then try it again. Restart. Restart successful. Warning, warning, radiation levels surging. Exit the room immediately. Oh, shit. I'll bask in the glow for a little bit. Get my regen back, you know. There you go. Alright, cool. Yes, bask in the glow. And then there's just that fucker down there. I don't know what that's doing. Anyway. Hi. Nuclear reactor restarted. The chance of nuclear meltdown has increased by 50%. Nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor is restarted but damaged and cannot adequately supply this vault with power. It is recommended you switch off the nuclear reactor and allow the vault to run on secondary power only. This cyberbrain is currently preventing a nuclear meltdown from occurring. However, if stress levels become too high, it will be unable to adequately prevent a meltdown. Tell me more about this system's stress level. In order to properly manage this vault's many systems, the cyberbrain must maintain safe stress levels. If stress levels increase too much, this cyberbrain will malfunction and shut down. This cyberbrain is currently preventing a nuclear meltdown from occurring. If this cyberbrain goes offline, a nuclear meltdown cannot be prevented. What are your current stress levels? Current stress levels are 0. Process this experiment data from Dr. Linton. I'm sorry, command not recognized. I said process this experiment data from Dr. Linton. Loading data. Whoa, shit. Okay, cool. It lit up. So, I'm assuming, because I took a holodisk from the one thing... Hold on. How can I help you? Stress levels? Low. Really? Please exercise increased caution. Alright. So I assume because I ejected the hollow disk, I can insert the... for baby crying sounds. Unpleasant sounds detected. Please turn them off. Hi. Please exercise caution. Alright, and pour something into the tank. Said booze, right? Booze is bad for the brain. Well, you got scotch, you got whiskey. Just give it all to him, I don't need it. Oh! Due to the introduction of alcohol into the fluid tank, Cyberbrain's cognitive abilities have been severely impaired, thereby weakening its safety monitoring processes and increasing stress on the system. Cyberbrain's stress levels have become too high, causing a system shutdown. A nuclear meltdown is now imminent. You should evacuate the vault before it is too late. Alright, let's move. Everybody, follow me. To someplace safer than this, I guess. Come on, guys, move. Oh, come on. Everybody step back. Thank you. Jesus Christ. We're trying to escape a nuclear meltdown and everybody is just blocking me. It fucking sucks. But, I don't know, this is kind of the whole appeal of running with a crew, more or less. Wait, where am I? I should not be going this way. Great chamber, yeah, there you go. Woo, we just barely made it. Okay, sounds good. And little lamplight is none the worse for wear. For now. We'll see what happens in a few months. I don't really know. Also, I did not meet the frickin' little mutant child. Which... I don't know. Does he even exist in this version of the mod? It's a weird question, but okay. Damn. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, hey, shush.
I'm off today, but I'm gonna.
Okay. Mission accomplished. I am the gopher for everybody. So anyway, I looked at the footage from my last playthrough of the Rebuild the Capital mod for information on how I get the fucking laser pistol thing. I couldn't find the point where it happened. Not accurately, anyway, and okay, fine, I didn't look. I want to be surprised. It could be different for this method. I don't know.
I wonder what eulogies do.
Ah, yes. Is there something you wish to...
Vault 87 has been destroyed. Well done. Well done indeed. In your short tenure as a member of the Brotherhood, you have repelled the Enclave, ended the outcasts, and dealt the killing blow to the supermutants. Due to your outstanding deeds and service, not only to the Brotherhood, but to the entire wasteland, I hereby elevate you to the rank of Sentinel. Well, shit. You have risen through the ranks faster than any brother in living memory, but your deeds rival those of the legendary heroes from the age of Maxon. After you have rested, come speak with me. The Brotherhood's work in the wasteland is not yet over. The time has come for it to begin in earnest. Damn. Did I get a level up? I don't think I did. Hey, you.
Ah, yes. Is there some...
Now the outcasts involved dealt with what comes next. In order to secure the victories we have won, the time has come for the Brotherhood to expand more than it ever has before. Perfect home for this expansion is Adams Air Force Base. It will serve as the epicenter of this new era for the chapter. It will take much work to get the base up and running. Let me know when you are ready to get started. I am ready. Good. Paladin Tristan will join you at Adams Air Force Base and assist you with reconstruction. Now that I have bestowed upon you these ranks and honors with the expectation that you will continue to faithfully serve the Brotherhood. Or no. No. Okay, whatever. The rank of Sentinel comes with many responsibilities. In the days to come, you will play an important role in guiding the future of the Brotherhood. I trust you will not let me down.
After their victory over the Enclave, the capital wasteland was soundly under Brotherhood rule. However, it was not completely under their control. With much work to be done, it is up to you to rebuild the wasteland. The choices you make will affect not only the lives of the people who call the capital home, but may very well reshape the Brotherhood of Steel for generations to come.
Okay. Time skip. After months of difficult labor, the Brotherhood of Steel has made significant headway in rebuilding Adams Air Force Base into the newly christened Castle Lions. It is here where the future of the Brotherhood and the entire wasteland will be determined for decades to come. You are currently in your office at High Command, awaiting a meeting with Head Paladin Tristan. Guys, chill out. Everybody step back. Good to see you are getting acquainted with your new office, Sentinel. It's been a difficult 3 months, but I think we finally have things up and running here at Castle Lions. Congratulations on your promotion. And to you, Sentinel. The title has been vacant for some time now, and I am aware of the dynamics behind my appointment. Not everyone is happy about the reforms and what we are doing out here, but stationing the head paladin at Castle Lions should help calm the nerves of the old guard back at the Citadel. Regardless of the politics, I hope I can do the rank justice. What's Castle Lions? Castle Lions is what we christened Adams Air Force Base, remember? Right now, we are on the second floor of the headquarters where our office and high command are located. Okay, what is next? There is still a lot left to be done, but right now you should meet the commanding officers you'll be working alongside. You can find everyone either in their office or in the command room located down the hall.
Hope this place stays standing long enough for us to leave.
Dude. Rude. Is rude? Dude is very rude. Seems pretty standard, relatively speaking. Except I can basically loot anything. Weird. Loot anything that is laying around and break into any terminals I desire. Super Mutant Report. Since the destruction of Vault 87, the behaviors and habits of the super mutant population have changed drastically. While they still act hostile to most humans and continue to the practice of kidnapping wastelanders, there have been reports of significant changes in their routines. For example, super mutants, perhaps due to the loss of their home base, have begun to factionalize and group into what can only be described as tribes or clans. Stronger super mutants quickly and violently establish dominance over their weaker brethren. While this has resulted in most super mutants acting in a more organized manner, they thankfully seem to be focused more on fighting each other for the present moment. Desk complaints. I have continued to receive complaints from brothers who are unsatisfied with their desk assignments. They do not believe that paladins or knights should wear anything other than a suit of power armor, much less uniforms similar in style to the enemies. The complaints stipulate that they feel naked and unprepared should an attack occur on Castle Lions. Nevertheless, those suits of power armor are needed for knights in the field. I will not pretend that I am also not having trouble adjusting to this new way of life, reading reports and issuing commands from behind a desk. It will take some time for the Brotherhood's traditions to adapt. But Elder Lion says all of this is for the greater good, and I believe him. Sounds good to me. Let's check out his quarters, because fuck it. Caps, we love caps. We also love foot lockers full of junk. I'm just going to be sneaking around a bit, picking up all the stuff. Reading all the logs. Picking up all the pencils. Snooping around all the quarters. Picking up all the baseball bats hidden out of the way. Lost karma? Fuck you. Fuck you, I'm the boss. Greetings, Paladin Joiner. No entries. Okay. Y'all have a smoking problem. Dear God. Scribe Ferdinand. Covering Enclave technology. Scouring the ruins of Enclave bases has yielded some technology. However, I must complain of the recklessness that has occurred throughout the war. I cannot help but wonder how much invaluable technology has been lost due to the unnecessary destructive nature of this conflict. The gold mine that is Raven Rock is nothing but twisted metal and collapsed rubble. Who knows what pre-war tech is locked away in that underground cave? I must also ask why it was necessary to destroy the mobile carrier located here on Adams Air Force Base. The base was secured, and the Enclave were routed, yet one of the Brotherhood's greatest technological discoveries was utterly destroyed for the sake of the fireworks show. Such is the job of a scribe to clean up the mess of the Knights, Order of Smiths. As the military wing of the Brotherhood expands, so too does its technological wing, in order to meet the increasing support and logistics demanded by this recent expansion. The Order of Scribes will now be assisted by the Order of Smiths. Smiths will assist in the repairing of weapons, armor, and other gear that is necessary in the success of Brotherhood operations. While I remain skeptical any smith will surpass the genius of the average scribe, I must admit that there exist wastelanders who possess some inkling of mechanical knowledge. Cool. Pretty standard so far. I'm just gonna take everything you got. Because I can. Hi. I was wondering when we would meet, Sentinel. I suppose you were busy with military duties and whatnot. You could say that. I am Scribe Ferdinand, the most senior scribe here at Castle Lyons. How goes your work? I am doing my best to ensure the lights stay on and computers continue to run. It certainly hasn't been easy repairing the damage done to Adams Air Force Base. The Enclave, for the large part, neglected the majority of the old military base and opted to hole up in their mobile base crawler. The destruction of that monument of technological engineering continues to elude any reasonable explanation. Can you tell me more about your duties? I oversee the work of the scribes stationed here at Castle Lyons, with the main task at the moment being the recovery of Enclave technology. There is not much left standing in one piece that after the Paladins wrecked the base, but the scribes have recovered some artifacts of interest. Along with the scribes, I also help supervise the newly created Order of Smiths. The Order of Smiths is comprised of wastelanders that have some rudimentary knowledge of engineering and how to use a hammer constructively. How they obtained this education in the wasteland is beyond me. However, they are useful for repairing weapons and performing menial labor that is beneath a scribe. Great, so, second-class citizens. I get it.
Can I have a better gun?
Bathroom. Anything on the wall? Nothing on the wall. Anything in the toilets? Nothing in the toilets. Or urinals. Okay. Broken windows, or not windows, broken... Letter to Paladin York. Okay. No. Chemistry, laboratory supply, no. Garden supply, no. Info, no. Jail cell passwords, no. Limblade fungus. Okay, Paladin York. Dear shithead. Rude. Just because you had yourself transferred to the ass end of nowhere doesn't mean I've forgotten about the money you owe me. Next time, think twice before... Hold on. Huh? Wait, what? I lost my place. Next time, think twice before getting in a muty shooting competition with the best marksman in the wastes. Anyway, have fun doing desk work. I'll keep on protecting the wasteland with a suit of power armor, a loaded laser rifle, and balls of steel. Sincerely, a better shot. P.S. Miss you, buddy. Fun. I'm just looking through notes that I've been neglecting. Text notes, not audio notes. Okay. 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 Yeah, I still don't know why some of the icons on the map are red. But okay. Alright, let's go in here. Snoop around, do the things. Blah, 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 blah.
You're on point. I shall back you up.
Where's the old man from the NCR? I like that guy. He was cool.
Vigilance is a
Alright. Hey, Lawrence. Oh, Sentinel. It's good to finally meet you. The Lancers and I are proudly flying high and keeping the sky clear for our brothers on the ground. What are Lancers? The Order of Lancers are the newly winged pilots of the Brotherhood of Steel. The Enclave left behind many vertibirds, some of which are in working condition. My Lancers are slowly learning to get those birds operational and in the air. Although there have been a few accidents, but soon the Brotherhood will have a proper air force. Are you a pilot? Yep. One of the first Brotherhood pilots to achieve liftoff in a long time, hence my job position. Figuring out how to fly vertibirds was no easy task. I mean, the Brotherhood has flight manuals the scribes brought with them when the chapter headed east. And we found some useful information from the Enclave terminals. But a lot of this has been trial and error, and then some more error.
Later.
I'm hacking. Pridewind Project. Okay. Research continues on the Pridewind Project, although progress has been moving very slowly. Senior Scribe Ferdinand seems completely uninterested and refuses to spare any scribes to assist me in my work. He told me it was ridiculous. Wait, ridicules? Ridiculous to switch from something as advanced as vertibird to a big balloon. I like vertibirds as much as the next guy, but I also realize all the wonders of a Zeppelin could provide the Brotherhood a flying fortress. The only one who gives me any encouragement is little Squire Maxon. Foreshadowing. I will continue to pore over the holotapes. One holotape mentioned using hydrogen to get an airship off the ground. Sounds promising. Vertibird accident. Foreshadowing for Fallout 4. Because that Maxon over there is the same Maxon we have here. Aged up like 20 years, though. And I haven't played that game. I just know a few story beats. Okay, another vertibird accident occurred yesterday. Luckily, Sentinel Dude wasn't around as usual. However, had Paladin Tristan... However, was, and he was none too pleased. I tried explaining that such experiments were necessary in continuing to understand the capabilities of vertibirds. Now the Brotherhood knows vertibirds can't fly upside down. Progress continues in the pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge. Pursuit of knowledge. Okay. Lancer recruitment. It is becoming difficult to find new Lancer recruits. Training new Lancers has proven to be extremely dangerous. Most are unwilling to undergo flying lessons due to possibility of death and other various dangers. Finding a simulation pod would greatly help expand the number of aviators in the Brotherhood. Okay. Yes, I am a data miner, apparently, of the new America I am trying to build, I guess. I don't know, man. No, we cannot rest. We must loot, pillage, divine information, and continue to loot. Aqua Pura everywhere now. You got anything cool over here? You got a ham radio that's not turned off. I'll handle that for you while you're using them. War Room Terminal. How about this? Status report, the Citadel. All clear, occasional super mutant movement near outer perimeters, nothing too serious. Washington Outpost. While it remains a hot zone, however, following the destruction of all these 7 super mutants are more cautious in their attacks. Project Purity. Water lines are staying clear. Still experienced the occasional attacks from raiders, supermutants, and other miscreants. Okay. Raiders are continuing to attack from the nearby Fairfax ruins. Brothers are holding their ground. Military operation against the raiders requested. Of course. Hi, Joiner? Hail to you, Sentinel. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I am Paladin Joiner. I have been tasked with marshalling the new order of footmen. If you ask me, it's about damn time the Brotherhood raised a proper army. Tell me about your duties. I have taken a break from the battlefield. I now lead from behind a desk armed with maps and spreadsheets. Sounds familiar. I know I sound odd, but I am enjoying my posting. Plans for the future of the Brotherhood are filed away in my office. I hope that my efforts will help turn knights into proper commanding officers. I've been studying logistics, supply chains, military maintenance, the deployment of soldiers, etc., etc. I am not here to look for blood and glory like my peers at the Citadel. I am here to oil this war machine and swell the ranks of the Brotherhood. Good. Does the Brotherhood even know how to run a military operation this large? To an extent, yes. Every initiate is educated on the basics of strategy and logistics. Although organizing an army at this scale has never been done before by the chapter, nor perhaps by any other chapter in the Brotherhood's history. Back at the Citadel, the logistics were small scale. Send a squad out, kill mutants, come back and rearm, then repeat. All of this is admittedly coming with a learning curve, but I am doing my best to establish proper supply chains for the Brotherhood. Good. Order Footman? Order Footman is probably the greatest experiment in the Brotherhood's history. Since the Brotherhood arrived in the capital wasteland, the Citadel has cautiously recruited from the native population. Now we are finally launching a massive recruitment campaign across the wasteland. These fresh recruits make up the Order of Footmen and are equipped with combat armor instead of power armor like knights. You might hear some older paladins complain that the Brotherhood is trading quality for quantity, but there is no way we could realistically hold and expand into the wasteland with only knights. You have my promise that the brave men and women of the Order of Footmen will be a new model army that High Elder Maxon himself would be proud of. Good. What makes you so confident? I am a firm believer in the Codex and the teachings of Elder Maxon. Don't be mistaken. But it has been 200 years since the founding of the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't see anything wrong with forming a proper army. I suppose part of my interest in the footmen and army reform stems from my father. See, he was an officer with the new California Republic, a country out west that has its own modern armed forces. I'd be lying if I said I didn't take some inspiration from what he taught me about the military. I see. Your father wasn't with the Brotherhood? No, but my mother was. She was a paladin in California. I don't know much about their relationship, just that they met on a campaign against the Enclave and that they had a falling out. My mother ended up being stationed at the Brotherhood outpost in San Francisco, but much to her frustration, my father followed. He took post at the local NCR embassy, so I was able to see him rather often. My mother, of course, didn't approve of these visits. He was a good man, and when my mother volunteered to join the expedition east, I almost stayed behind. I probably would have enlisted with the NCR. But my father convinced me that my mother needed me, so I traveled east along with her. To make a long story short, my mother was lost to disease not long after we crossed the Rockies, and I haven't heard from my father since I left. I think about my parents often. I'm sure my mother would be mortified by my proposed reforms, although my father would be proud. But if I can honor both of them with my work, perhaps that will be good enough. Sort of reforms are influenced by your father. Back in California, my father told me of how the size of the army was maintained by conscription. I honestly think conscription could do the Capital Wasteland a lot of good. Just look at the average Wastelander. They're directionless and only think about their day-to-day survival. Service in the Order of Footmen would give them skills, discipline, and a purpose to fight for something greater than themselves. And the Brotherhood would never have to worry about having manpower shortages. But of course, this idea isn't very popular with the Citadel. For now, service in the Order of Footmen remains volunteer only. As it should be, damn it. Good God.
Later.
Okay. We gotta crush the NCR at some point. Good God, man. Conscription. Jeez. Greetings, Sentinel. Hold on. I met everyone. No. How are the brothers here acclimating? Slowly, in all honesty. Not everyone is getting used to ditching their power armor for these new uniforms. I'll admit, I feel vulnerable myself without my normal T-51B suit. But we are all ready to do our duty regardless of the attire. Good. What is the general mood of the Brotherhood on the recent expansion? I know the old guard of the Citadel is skeptical about what we are doing out here. If it wasn't for Elder Lion's opinion of you and your father, I doubt any of this would happen. But I promise you, everyone here fully supports you, even if some knights complain about the lack of action. It'll just take some time before the more traditional paladins fully fall in line. Okay. What do you think about the new direction the Brotherhood is heading? I'll admit I have my doubts about all of this. The Brotherhood is entering uncharted territory, that's for sure. But I stand by the Castle Lion's reforms. If the Brotherhood is going to survive, it's going to need to adapt. The chapter has been recruiting for the Wasteland, or from the Wasteland for quite some time, so the Order of Footmen seems like the next logical step. I know the old guard may think footmen are nothing more than cowardly wastelanders dressed up in combat armor and handed a rifle. And to be honest, that is an accurate characterization some of the time. But I think it takes more than a suit of power armor to make a soldier, and I have seen the workings of bravery in their eyes. After all, it's their settlements they're patrolling. It's their homes they're protecting. No one knows the wasteland better than those that were born in it, and no one will fight harder to make it better than they will. Or harder to make it better than they will. Okay. How are operations? Things are going well, Sentinel. We've established a telecom link with the Citadel and other Brotherhood outposts throughout the wasteland. Right now, we are mainly attempting to devise strategies on how to best secure our hold on the capital wasteland. Sorry, I'm voice scratching my throat. Anyway, anything else I can do? Well, yes.
If you're still up for it, I could always use a hand with my next assignment. The super mutants are still a major problem in the capital wasteland, and one of our primary missions is to cleanse this place of their stink. All I need you to do is to thin their numbers. You see one, you put a bullet into its head. I'm outfitting your Pip-Boy with the same blood sampling device we usually give our scouts. After you kill a mutant, grab a sample from its corpse, bring it here.
I'll see you're properly compensated for your ammo expenditure.
Okay. I think that was old dialogue. Anyway, met everyone, what next? Now that introductions are over, we can move on to operational matters. Our title, your title of Sentinel carries a lot of responsibility, but Elder Lyons understands you work best in the field. So don't worry too much about Castle Lyons. I'll make sure the place doesn't collapse when you leave. Is there anything for me to do? Don't worry, there is plenty of work for you. You can use that terminal in your office to arrange Brotherhood civilian outreach and coordinate military campaigns across the wasteland. As Sentinel, you can plan operations and determine how best to use the budget. Taxes are deposited weekly into the budget, but feel free to donate some of your own caps. Look forward to serving as Sentinel. I'm glad you are embracing your new senior role in the Brotherhood. Right now, you can use your terminal under the Civilian Investments section to station Brotherhood forces in Rivet City. If you go into the Military Investments section, you can establish the Order of Yeoman, a new recon order thought up by Paladin Joyner. Here's the password to the terminal. Also, your quarters are located in the room connected to your office. Here's the key. Cool. As you make decisions as Sentinel, you need to keep in mind how your actions will affect your reputation with the two factions that make up the Brotherhood of Steel, the Reformists, who value wasteland outreach and integration, and the Traditionalists, who are primarily concerned with keeping the Brotherhood strong and preserving the ideals of Maxon. Different factions will react differently to your actions as Sentinel, and impressing or angering these factions will provide you with benefits or penalties. Already the Reformists are pleased by your efforts at Castle Alliance to protect the people of the Wasteland, while the Traditionalists, on the other hand, are irritated by the influx of reforms. You can keep track of your standing with the factions through the data report on your command terminal. A note that further explains the faction system has been added to your Pip-Boy.
Good to see you.
That's cool. Yeah, things are slightly different. Brotherhood armor. Dog. Where is dog? Dog is dog. Dog? Dog? Where is dog? Dog, dog, dog. Their dog. Yeah. Hey, dog. Armor. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. Let's change the flag. Blue Brotherhood? Maybe. I like blue. Maxon? Lion? Western? Huh. Stars? Steel Spangled Banner? I don't know. I kind of liked that before, but I think Blue Brotherhood is kind of the fit now. So let's get him. Log on. Civilian Rivet City. Yeah, it's not a fucking weird dialogue thingy-majig. Now it's fully computerized information. Brotherhood has always had a close relationship with Rivet City. Their security forces help guard water caravans, and our scribes work close with their scientists at Project Purity. Establishing closer relations with Rivet City will be easily accomplished and cost little money. We can expect a large amount of taxes to be extracted from a settlement of its size. Do it. Order of Yeoman. While the Order of Knights and the newly created Order of Footmen excel at battling the enemy threats of the Wasteland, some would argue that their combat abilities lack the much more subtle skills needed to rebuild the Wasteland. The Order of Yeoman will focus on reconnaissance, exploration, and what might best easily be described as community outreach, Yeoman will bring a much softer approach to dealing with problems of the waste in a way a power-armed knight may not be able to do. Do it. Cool. We in it to win it. Okay, well, we got the flat. I'll just pick up everything that isn't nailed down and kick ass at upgrading the place. Yeah, I know. Not to mention pencils. Collect all the pencils. All pencils must be collected. Yeah, none of the stuff is up right now, so it looks a little bare, but, you know. Dum, 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 dum. So I got a little money. A little.
Come on.
So get some things upgraded. Bedroom, depository, we love that. Caravan crate, good. Storage spaces, good. Sentinel's uniform, we can do later. I don't really care for it right now. Miscellaneous? Weapon displays. Mannequins. Hold left shift, okay. Change their gender. Workshop? Repair station. Not enough. Fucking A! Rah! Okay, fine.
Come on, let's get moving.
Pick up all the pencils. Everything else too. I don't know, man. Let's fucking go. They keep pencils in the displays because that's a placeholder for their activation kind of thing. And I want them all. I want them all gone. How much? 4,000, not a whole lot. Not anymore. So anyway, the weapon of the hour won't happen for a while, in theory. I think I have to upgrade more shit. Have you? Have you really? It's a new place. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is it making me hit them twice? Whatever, it's fine. Whatever. Right, we can't do the repair station yet, which is the main thing I wanted for much of this.
I wonder what eulogies do.
Crate thing, okay. Oh, hey, pencils. I like pencils. Oh, brr, 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 brr. Okay, what else can we upgrade, if not that? Well, you know what, no. We'll figure it out. So, I'm not ready to move in yet. Not until everything is fully upgraded, in all reality. Although, kitchen, fridge, we like it. Mama Dulce's, we can't. Kitchen appliances. What does that entail? Like a stove? Probably. I've been relieved of my caps.
What the? Did I think that did something?
No. Edit. Okay. I guess we're good for now. I mean, it would make the place feel more like home to have clutter around a little bit, but I mean, come on. You know me, I gotta take everything and put it in inventory. Just said all these other things are not that important. The repair station is the major thing. The incinerator is kind of pointless. Crafting stations, we'll do that. We could also do medic station. Yeah. Yeah. Do those. Yeah, now we're pretty much tapped out. Free stuff. Okay, well, we can't do that yet, I guess. These have things we can pick up. Blur. Blur, blur. Okay, so I think that is everything we can afford right now. I did not glitch out my frickin' caps, so things are going to be a little more strategic with my spending now, which is fine. I like that. It's a good thing to be more strategic with spending and have an actual economy instead of throwing money around willy-nilly. Hey you. Greetings, Sentinel. I invested Order of Yeoman in Rivet City. Good. As you continue to complete quests across the wasteland, more opportunities for expansion will unlock on your terminal. Although next time you want to invest, it will most likely cost some caps. But the more settlements you invest in, the more taxes will be deposited into the budget. If you invest in enough military expansions, then the Brotherhood will be able to begin military campaigns across the wasteland. Sounds simple enough. You can use the vertibird in front of the headquarters to travel back to the wasteland. And one last thing. You could go speak to Knight Captain Wallace about recruiting troops. He is in the camp down the road. Good luck out there, Sentinel. Alright, cool. Headquarters do yeomanry to talk to people. Because Lord knows they have stuff. And I could use all stuff. Well, I don't know about use all stuff, but I want all stuff. All stuff must be mine. Ba-da-da. Son of a...
What if someone's following us?
What if not, and you shut up? Hey, you. I'm watching you too, bitch. I'm the boss. Pot? Love pot. Get pot. Use pot.
Be cautious.
Use pot for scrap. Scrap metal. Pot. Sheriff's hat. Oh my god. Non-interactable. Okay, it's just fluff. Static. I want that sheriff's hat. On my head. Yeah. Mini break incoming.
Be cautious.
Blah, 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 blah. 30 seconds in my face.
Hello, sir.
Nice.
Good to see you.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, ba, 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 da, da.
Hello, sir.
Alright. Little figurines. Ripped straight from the game files, I guess. Na, 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 na. Turn that radio off. Fuck that shit. Can't have no music in here.
What's up?
Get me in trouble. With the content creation gods. So many coffee mugs. Lots of coffee. One could say almost too much coffee. Supermutant Field Report. Following orders from High Command, yeomen are directed to avoid any direct confrontation with supermutants. Instead, they are to observe and report on the behaviors of the population after the destruction of Volume 7. Reports from yeomen in the field present a mixed picture of how supermutants are adapting to their new reality. Some reports describe supermutants grouping together and forming what can be described as clans, led by the strongest supermutant in the group. These clans are very territorial, and the frequent clashes are reported between rival clans. However, there have also been reports of supermutants becoming increasingly antisocial, preferring solitude over the company of their fellow supermutants. These hermit supermutants seem lost in their isolation, seemingly without purpose now that Vault 87 has been destroyed. One yeoman reported observing a lone supermutant arranging sticks from smallest to largest.
Fucked up everything was out here.
Well, my God. Sounds weird. Hey. Pleasure. Name's Ulysses Robin, although folks around here insist on calling me Head Yeoman Robin. Okay. What did you do before joining? For most of my life, I was a regulator. My parents were regulators, but they both died when I was young. In their stead, the community brought me up, trained me to shoot and how to scout. For years, I hunted down all sorts of ne'er-do-wells, alongside my fellow regulators, and dispensed their deadly form of justice. After accumulating a sizable collection of fingers, I became sick of the killing and decided there had to be more to justice than a bullet. I'm a member of the regulators. That's so. Well, give Cruz my regards. I'm not going to judge you for joining up with them. The regulators certainly do some good in the wasteland. But I hope you know how to do more than gun people down and chop off fingers. How did you join? I used to believe that the Brotherhood was nothing more than a group of chauvinistic metalheads. And in large part, that perception seems to remain true when it comes to their prejudice against ghouls and wastelanders. Nevertheless, when I saw them rescue some captives from a super mutant encampment, I realized they did do some good. I offered to help them with reconnaissance in their campaign against super mutants in the capital, and I got to know their more honorable side. Well, next thing you know, I hear the Brotherhood expanding its operations, and I'm offered your job. Okay. The Order of Yeoman has a three-pronged mission. Firstly, Yeoman provide recon and gather intelligence for Brotherhood ground personnel. Secondly, some Yeomen are ordered to work with various wasteland communities and provide community outreach on behalf of the Brotherhood. Lastly, Yeomen are frequently sent out to explore and survey the wasteland. In fact, you can use the terminal in the corner of the command room to organize some expeditions if you are interested. Alright. But expedition manual. Brother and Yeoman are trained to travel far and wide to scout out the vast wasteland of the former United States. You can organize expeditions to various ruined cities to discover what remains, with Yeoman bringing back valuable or rare items. The first successful expedition to a location results in a report for you to read and an accompanying unique item, with later successful expeditions still resulting in valuable goods being brought back. Just know, not all the expeditions you organize are guaranteed to succeed. After all, the wasteland is a dangerous place. The first step to planning an expedition is choosing a location. The farther away a location is, the longer it will take for the expedition to occur, and the more caps will be needed to fund the expedition. Also, keep in mind, some locations are more dangerous than others. After choosing a location, you must then decide a means of travel. Traveling on foot is the safest way to travel, as it attracts the least amount of attention. However, it takes longer to travel by foot compared to other options. Using motorized vehicles or vertibirds allows for much quicker travel, although it costs more in caps. Additionally, traveling by vehicles adds additional risks, such as technical failures that might leave Yeomen stranded in the wastes, or attracting unwanted attention from wandering bands of explosive-carrying raiders. Okay, yeah. Traveling by vertibird may be the fastest way to complete an expedition, but is also the most expensive and riskiest mode of travel. After deciding how the Yeoman expedition will travel, you must decide how much equipment the expedition should take. Traveling light may be cheaper and allow the expedition to move quicker. However, fewer supplies means greater risk. As such, taking a lot of equipment on an expedition will cost more and increase travel time, but will reduce the risk of the expedition failing. You will receive a notification when the expedition is finished. Travel back to Yeomanry Command and use the expedition terminal to read the report and find out if the expedition was a success or a failure. Any goods brought back by the expedition can be found in the expedition trunk beneath the desk. Now start planning and tell those brave yeomen to kiss their mothers goodbye. It's time to get exploring. I could do Nuka World for $450, but I don't have $450. Fuck. Alright. Well, shit. Let's keep exploring for more loot. Maybe some caps to shore up that number. Or, wait, does it automatically use the budget to do this? I think it might.
Good to see you.
Didn't mean to do that. Nuka World, on foot, with medium equipment. Send. Are you ready to send out an expedition to Nuka World at cost of 1,000 caps from the budget? The expedition will take 9 days. Sent. Nuka World expedition has begun. Be sure to check back in 9 days. Alright. Current budget is 0. Fuck. Sounds terrible. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just snooping about. Like a jackass. So I haven't really explored any locations other than the ones directly on the path of the main storyline. So we don't have any of the books that the one scribe want. Supply lines. Attempts to establish a supply route between Castle Lions and the Citadel have met with limited success. For now, vertibirds have allowed for supplies to be easily transported between locations. However, land routes are being explored for larger shipments. While the Presidential Metro offers a direct line to DC, the route is considered too dangerous due to its inhabitants of rogue robots and feral ghouls. An overland route from Castle Lions requires more exploration before such an option can be considered. Okay, good logistics work. Good. Quincy, what are you doing? Can I help you? What do you do? I oversee logistics, which means sitting in an office and filling out piles of paperwork. Most of the nights in my office consider it boring work, but I don't mind. After an unpleasant encounter with a super mutant left my legs broken all to hell, office work is about all I am suitable for these days. I might not be killing beauties, but I'll make damn sure my brothers have what they need to do the job in my stead. Good.
Bye.
But. Nothing. Everything. I don't know. Give me everything on your person. Anyway. Give me all your things, so that I'm a thing with things. All the things, man. Including cameras. Oh, right, I got shit to turn in for the monies and XP that I should do. I think I'm inspecting my base of operations. Submit to inspection immediately. Sir Knight. And I shall confiscate any goods, period, that exist.
Vigilance is advised.
Fowler is here. We got Fowler. Fowler's good. Right? Unless I am supremely mistaken. Hey, you. Hey, Fowler. What you up to? What is your job? I'm in charge of figuring out how to restore a functioning economy to the wasteland. Good luck with that. My duties include setting up a tax system, establishing trade routes, and trying to determine what to do about those bottle caps. Back in the Citadel, I studied mathematics. However, I still do not feel too confident about the mess that is the economy. But since scribes are the supposed brains of the Brotherhood, I understand numbers better than most, this monumental problem is now mine to solve. Help with anything? Yes, actually, there are some books you can bring me if you stumble upon them during your travels. I'm working on reconstructing an economy from the ground up after being in complete disarray for 2 centuries. 3 books I need are The Wealth of Nations, Das Kapital, and Robotics and Economics. If you bring them to me, I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts. About Das Kapital. Das Kapital, or Capital, a critique of political economy. Hold on. is a book by Karl Marx that examines capitalism from a socialist perspective. Considering that the pre-war world was split in half between capitalist and socialist systems, it wouldn't hurt to examine both sides. Since it is a socialist text and communist thought was heavily suppressed in pre-war America, you may have some difficulty finding the book. However, there have always been rumors of communist hideouts scattered across the wasteland, and the book might be at one of them. Robotics and Economics is a collection of essays and musings by famed robotics expert and extravagant playboy Robert House. House was once the wealthiest and most influential businessman of his generation, and as such, his writings may be of some use. House founded Robco Industries, so you might be able to find his book at one of their offices or facilities. Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith is one of the earliest books on capitalism and economics ever published. Pre-war economic system in America was primarily guided by capitalism, so it makes sense to start with this book. I can't imagine many people in the wasteland would be interested in an academic book on economics. That being said, the title is probably enough to catch the eye of someone who is interested in wealth. Okay. Yeah, at ease. Mine. All mine. Mine. All mine. Cross, I don't want any of your lip. So anyway, my seminar days have changed to Wednesdays.
I heard that there were dragons out there.
But that's cool. I've kind of prepared for that scenario plenty, so... Yeah, this Wednesday I have a seminar in the evening. I won't tell you exactly when, but you could probably guess. So, largely I won't be streaming that day, although if I do get bored in the morning to afternoon hours, I could. Nothing's really preventing me from doing that, so why not? By the way, on the sheriff. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. So glad to be done with that musty old Chinese communist hat and to actually have a hat that is worthy of my allegiances. America. America, fuck yeah. America's here to save the motherfucking day, yeah. America, fuck yeah. La 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 la. I can't remember the rest of the song. It was a funny movie. I love that. Team America. Made by the creators of South Park. So you can guess how madcap it is. It's a fun... The fuck? Okay. I'll ignore that. Blim 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 blur blee blurb. blam.
Did you hear that?
Co-ed bathrooms. Fun. What am I doing here? Looting? Looting, talking to Fowler, talking to Quincy Phillips. Hi.
We've got this area locked down.
Print visitor pass. Nope. Visitor registry. Phillips, please keep a detailed record of everyone that visits. Note visitor name, where they are from, and date of visit. Also, note that Elder Lyons does not require a visitor pass. He is the supreme leader of the Brotherhood of Steel. He can go where he pleases. Senior Scribe Ferdinand. Very nice. Phillips is cool. He's a desk jockey like most of the people. He's a clerk, man. He's just a clerk. Let's go explore the rest of this fallen army base. If the game can load properly.
What's up?
Oh, just taking all your ammo and inspecting the general things. Don't question it. Don't question it. Don't question my authority. Blam, blam. Looking for junk and stuff. Looking for stuff and junk.
Just a little goody two-shoes, aren't you?
Maybe. But fuck off. I do me. I do me. Blah, blah. Blam, blam. Blum, blum. Blimber, blam. Yeah, I'm just here to ransack the place. Take all the stuff. Mine. All mine. That too. Mine. The thing you're eating? Mine. More ammo. Because ammo. Didn't see that before.
What's up?
Was, okay, well, whatever then. Medical. Armory. Mine, all mine. Anything laying around is now mine. Because you didn't secure it well enough. And apparently you don't care about it. because it's not marked red on my HUD. Also, all radios must be turned off. Sentinel's orders. No exceptions. Even ham radios. Off. Exploring, looting, doing the shit. I do the shit and loot the stuff.
Be careful.
Yeah. Fuck off. Hold on. Oh, okay. Not lootable. Okay. I've been in here. Right? Think so. Mine. Oh, mine. My stuff now. My scrap.
I shall back you up.
Fucking bullshit, biggie. Flick the biggie. Biggie. Burger.
What's up?
Nothing. Fuck off. I wanna go. La, la, la. Gate to shooting range with stuff in it. Alright. Did we get everything? Is there some stuff back here? Is some secrets? I like secrets. I like finding secrets. I don't like secrets that elude my notice.
Good to see you.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Nope. See? This is securing your frickin' base. Right here. Inaccessible. Good. I don't want to see everything. I don't want to loot everything. I just have to. Hey. Taking all your stuff today. It's all mine. You can't take it back. Okay, come on.
Can we rest or something?
Saw it.
Helping the people of the wasteland.
Saw it. Where was it? It's here? Is it there? What the fuck? Okay, there you go. Yay! We got him. Ooh. Me want. Me see locked thing that is not red. Me get. Okay. You don't seem to mind that I'm taking everything from your establishment. So I will take everything from your establishment. Because I am the boss. am the boss now. Woo! I'm a sentinel. Good God. Hungry? What's your story? Well, before I ended up here, I used to run with a small band of mercenaries. I was the group's cook. Damn good one. It was so good, in fact, our employers usually asked for me to cook them dinner after killing their targets. But anyway, eventually the band broke up. One of my buddies told me about how the Brotherhood was hiring and how he and I should sign up. I told him the shooting business wasn't for me, but he begged me to at least join up as a cook. So he had something to look forward to after missions. Richards doesn't. Because along with being the world's greatest cook, I once single-handedly killed 13 men with nothing more than a cleaver. Actually, a butcher's dozen is 11, not 13. Well, thanks for the info, I guess, but my name is my name, and those men are dead. So, do you want something to eat? I'll look at it. I'll look at your menu. Nuka. I like Nuka. Have Nuka.
Another satisfying.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Delaying progress because I like it. Fuck off, backseat gamers. I do my shit. Collecting everything, including junk. Especially junk. Okay. Na 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 na. I am a trash collector. I collect all trash in hopes of using it for a purpose that gives me XP or whatever. Wallace Terminal training. Training is going well considering the many disadvantages faced when attempting to create a fully fledged army overnight. While there are some recruits have never held nor fired a weapon before, the majority are at least familiar with guns, in most cases a hunting rifle, so rifle training usually goes smoothly. The biggest problem during training faced is instilling the recruits with a sense of discipline. Unlike the Knights of the Citadel, the recruits know little of what order and command mean. Not all recruits who join make it through basic training. I have asked Paladin Gunny for some advice on drilling. However, he seems uninterested and has dismissed not only the Order of Footmen, but the entirety of the operation here at Castle Lions as pure folly. Well, fuck him. Breaking into my subordinate stuff. There you go. Okay, let's go. I think we can safely assume that we've done everything. Meet you, Sentinel. I am Knight Wallace, charge of training and deployment for the Order of Footmen. What can I do? Training. Despite what those naysayers at the Citadel claim, training is going well. Footmen are becoming fine soldiers. Now, some of the Brotherhood's youngest squires may be able to best them in an arm wrestling contest. But these recruits have tenacity, spunk, and a willingness to serve their part in the good fight. The recruits are fast learners, but I just wish I had more time with these kids before I had to send them out into the field. Saying the Order of Footmen has high casualty rates would be an understatement, to put it simply. What can you tell me about the average recruit? Hold on. Most footmen recruits are young and usually come from a small settlement located somewhere in the wastes. They are also rather naive, to be honest. I swear if I had a cap for every time a recruit was surprised when they weren't receiving power armor training. Still, even if they are disappointed to learn they aren't becoming knights, they are still eager to learn how to fight and serve. Occasionally, I'm lucky enough to get an ex-merc or caravan guard. Their experience means I can quickly promote them to leadership positions as sergeants at arms. But most recruits are rather green, and that's a rather generous assessment. Still, they're all a fine bunch of soldiers in the making, if I do say so myself. I heard you can provide troops for me. Yes, that's right, sir. Just use that terminal near the tent, near the gate, to request which soldiers you would like, and I'll gather them for you. I'm afraid you can only recruit one squad at a time. If you would like to recruit a different squad, you'll have to dismiss your current squad first. And here, take this command radio so you can easily issue basic commands to your squad. Okay. Brotherhood Squad Terminal. Although you can use squad radio located, Pip-Boy radio tab D is hologram use hotkeys to more easily command the soldiers under. Would you like to set the following default hotkeys? If not, you can use the rebuild the capital config file to set the radio hotkeys. Should also consider looking through the config to see if there are other changes you would like to make. All of this seems pretty innocuous, considering. Except the follow all is 1? Is that main hotbar 1 or numpad 1? I think it may be numpad 1. Squad points available 1. Recruit soldiers to fight alongside you in the capital wasteland. The amount of squad points you can spend is influenced by the number of military investments you have made. The more investments, the more squad points you can send. Wages upkeep must be paid daily. No. Just no. Right. Okay. We did that. That's done. What now? Guess we just mosey. Das Kapital, right click on the quest to bring up the marker menu. Okay. Okay, well. Research hangars. Let's go do that. I have not explored all of Adams, so we'll do that for a little while. I'm probably going to have to part the VOD soon, if I were to guess. Hey, we got a mini nuke and some other ammo. Said I gained a shit ton of mini nukes, but that's not the case. Just fudges some of the numbers. Hello. I would, if I did it, which I don't. It's against the rules. My self-made rules of honor, where my karma drops. And pickpocketing you is not worth the karma drop. Being sober is part of being alive.
This place sucks.
And healthier. And more useful. So you will remain sober. In my presence. Inaccessible. Okay. So all inaccessible. Any other clutter about? Fuck. There we go. Groove into tunes. While I loot everything. Ooh, scrap. We love scrap.
You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
Meh. Meh. Okay. Do, 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 do. Na, na. Mine. 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 Okay. There's nobody following us. You're imagining things. They're all stationed, man. They won't follow us. Following us is not on their priorities. Never was. Dead man's log. So we looted him twice.
Am I out of smokes again?
So this is probably one of the more overlooked areas of Adams. Which I am curious about, because fuck it. Why not be curious? Did I go in here? I did. Okay. What about down here? Blue flew. Flew, blue, blue, flew. I want all these scrapped. If they don't work. But if they do work, I want them in operation. Because, good God. Well, actually, we got vertibirds. Vertibirds could actually be better, I'm not sure. Got more mini nukes in the cracks and crannies. It's not bad. Play that sad song slowly.
Be vigilant.
Xanarkand. To Xanarkand. Have I been in this one? I have. Okay, fine. Hello, Ms. Scribe. just here to pick up the everything that is not the nailed down in the vicinity.
Can I have a better gun?
Never. You may never have a better gun.
Let's head to that place in Rivet City for a drink.
Terminal. That is not interactable. Okay. I'm just looting the place, inspecting everything,
Let's get inside. I hate it out here.
because I'm a meticulous inspector. Okay. Well, we did this, did that. What else is around here? I wonder. I suspect there will be things of a thingly nature. Okay. Pick up a stash. Flamer fuel. Not bad. Blum, blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, blum, blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, 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 blum. Blum, blum, blum. Blum, 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 blum. We could try exploring the command tower a little more, if at all possible. Anything on the roof of interest? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, and there's no doorway here. Or at least it's not marked on the map because it's inaccessible. Okay. Good. Oh shit, I died. I died to fall damage. Joke's on me. Alright. I'm not Superman or Superwoman today, so yeah. Shit gets complicated when you're not immortal. It's blocked. We can't go inside. We never could, but you know. There may be a doorway up there, I'm not too sure. In all likelihood, there isn't. Doorway to the old crawler. But in all likelihood, there is a doorway to the old AFB through a forgotten factory area that is right here, more or less. There's a doorway in the back or on the top, that's, well, that takes you to, let's just say, another location. Yeah, the pre-RtC AFB should be available. Despite months having passed. Am I? Trawling through ruins, picking up garbage? Well, I mean, I'm saving the people from having to find it themselves, fatally, in some cases. So, I don't know, I'm doing a service of some kind. By the way, this little factory area did exist in the Broken Steel DLC. It's just
What was that noise?
often forgotten. What was a factory for? Probably a Abraxo. I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's a lot of Abraxo cleaner in the area. So I assume it was a factory to produce Abraxo cleaner. Or something of that nature. I'm not too informed. Also, it's an arms warehouse. Was for the military during the war. So it was a repurposed factory. To Castle Lions.
You're on point. I shall back you up.
I mean, yeah, I am, but... Fox is there. Weird.
What's going on here, kid? I thought you were some sort of badass.
Door to factory, and then... Yeah, hurts, but... Got all the health. Oh, forgot that one. There you go. To Adams Air Force Base. So this is the original Adams Air Force Base after the crawler is destroyed. Through the factory. Because they forgot to remove the teleportation to the original AFB in doing it for the other set. But this place is very forgotten, so I mean it's no big deal, in all honesty. So this is where you could have gone if you re-entered Adams AFB after Broken Steel's main quest line is concluded. Which was the state of the AFB for the rest of the game until Rebuild the Capital. Until Rebuild the Capital would start up. So, vanilla DLC state of the AFB after all quests. And the world map says so. Which is nice if you still want to run around and mash faces with your Ripper or other thing. There's some robots about to salvage. Yeah, and there's the destroyed crawler from the end of Broken Steel. And the exit is still blocked off from that, so. Pretty much the only way to get into the crawler now is to COC on a cell within it. Within the original one. Which we don't really need to do because, well, we're kind of flush with everything and everything is good. Don't really need the stuff that's still in there, if it's still in there. Okay. I don't know, I like wandering around places that you're not meant to revisit. It's fun. It's my absolute favorite pastime when I'm playing video games is to explore forgotten relics of game development. See what is left behind when nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit where it goes or what it does after its purpose is over. For all intents and purposes. Yes, that's blood. I told you to lay off the cigarettes. Giving yourself cancer. If not already malignant and spreading.
Man, that creeps me out.
You're deepening it.
Sky.
Sky creeps you out, huh? You got agoraphobia, my dude. Sky is fine. It's not hurting you. Not directly, anyway. Where the fuck are my markers? Yeah, something's wrong here. Yeah, I guess, but being mindful of everything, my dude, is a recipe for losing one's sanity. Okay, seriously, what happened? I think I need to reboot the game. Anyway, we can come back here basically anytime we want to poke around the place. I just wanted to showcase it a little bit. Into the factory, Adams Air Force Base exit is there, but Castle Lyons exit is here. So here we are. Back to the good old castle. They are two spaces that exist as one, yet separately. In space and time. In space-time, rather. Alternate timelines. What if I did nothing with AFB? What if I did everything with it? We're traversing timelines. At will, more or less. Long break incoming. Which means we're almost at the part where I need to part the VOD. This is all interesting and shit, but my dude, we need to get on with shit. So, I can get my gun. Get my good gun. That levels up. So I'm gonna head back to my office and make some money.
Good to see you.
Really now. First things first. We need to either move in or
I didn't sign on with
deposit shit. Citadel brother to the days, all of them please. Blood samples, no. Cameras, sensor modules, good. You. No, we're not ready for that. Pre-war book, that. Finger? No? Okay. Cool, we leveled up. Very nice. What are we pumping it in today? Repair, probably? So I can dismantle those traps that are egregious and in my path. In my path. Chemical engineer. Goon ash into ammo. Why? Chems? No. Let's get toughness. Because I'm sick of dying on a raid.
so that we could be playing Santa Claus.
Okay. So we got some caps. Which means now we can afford things. Yay. Workshop, get the repair station. Hell yeah. You could also get the drug synthesizer, but I don't know. Garden room is kind of a waste because we can't really use it with organizer shit, so you know. Mama Dulces, maybe? No. Yeah, just get the drug synth. It's all good. Kitchen, yeah. Mama Dulce. Okay. Chess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just chilling out now. The pardon, the VOD is coming soon. Blah, 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 blah.